People are perplexed by video of this woman's mysterious death in a hotel freezer. Hi, welcome to Mystery Godz, where we discuss mysterious true stories and cases like this one. If you like videos like this one, please like and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. Thank you. Let's start. On September 9, 2017, 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins mysteriously died in a Chicago hotel freezer. She was attending a party at the Crowne Plaza O'Hare Hotel in Rosemont when she wandered off. The discovery of her body, in the walk-in freezer of the closed hotel restaurant's kitchen, occurred less than a day later. The Cook County medical examiner initially indicated that there was no exact cause and hoped her toxicology reports would glean more information on what happened to her. Then, it was determined she passed from hypothermia, with alcohol and prescription drugs being considered as contributing factors. Her story went national, and plenty of people wondered what happened to the teen who passed in a hotel freezer. The freezer reportedly has latches, but not locks, on both sides. According to a spokesperson from the Crowne Plaza O'Hare Hotel, the freezer Jenkins was found in did not lock at all. It did have latches on both sides of the door, but no locks. This means she presumably could have left the freezer at any time. The freezer door contained a self-latching mechanism that could be released when pushed. However, it's possible the instructions on how to operate the door were illegible. When her body was discovered approximately 20 hours later, Jenkins was face down on the floor. Reportedly, the only injury on her body was a small cut on her foot, although one of her shoes was on the floor near her. Surveillance footage shows Jenkins with friends, then she reappears alone around 2 hours later, looking intoxicated. The night that Jenkins disappeared, she was supposed to go bowling with friends. At least that's what she reportedly told her mother when she left the house around 11:30 p.m. on Friday. She's next seen on the hotel surveillance cameras several hours later. She walked into the hotel around 1 a.m. Saturday morning with some friends. Jenkins then attended a party in room 926. 2 hours later, she is seen walking in the halls of the hotel room, looking visibly impaired. Jenkins's friends alleged that the teen left to find her cell phone and keys. Her mother asked the hotel for help around 4 a.m., but they only referred her to the police. At 4 a.m., roughly half an hour after video footage showed Jenkins in the hotel kitchen. The teen's friends alerted Jenkins's mother, Teresa Martin, stating that they couldn't find Jenkins. At that point, Martin went to the hotel to report her daughter missing and to look for her, but hotel officials told her the only recourse was to call the police. The hotel employees couldn't help her search until an official missing persons report had been filed. She did not appear to be impaired in any of the social media videos taken that night. In a video taken at the party and uploaded online, Jenkins is seen walking around and talking to people. The crowded room was filled with people and loud music. Several other videos have popped up since, including one where people believe they hear Jenkins saying "help me." However, it's hard to tell if it's actually her or just part of the background music. She didn't appear to be as intoxicated as she was on the security footage a couple hours later when she appeared to be stumbling through the halls of the hotel. Although according to witness accounts, Jenkins did consume alcohol prior to exiting the hotel room. Someone was in the kitchen the night before her body was found. The kitchen where Jenkins's body was found had motion-activated cameras, although the facility was not being used due to construction. According to hotel authorities, the cameras turned on twice that weekend, once early Saturday when Jenkins entered the room and wound up in the freezer, and again around 8:30 p.m. Saturday night. That particular video shows a person entering the kitchen, glancing around the room, and then immediately exiting. Reportedly, the unidentified person did not walk toward the freezer. One conspiracy theory thinks that Jenkins was a victim of an organ trafficking scheme. Some conspiracy theorists think the Crowne Plaza Hotel is involved in an organ trafficking ring, and that Jenkins was one of their intended victims. According to them, that's why it took the hotel so long to start searching for her, and why she was in the freezer. After all, organs need to be kept cold so they can stay valid for transplanting. Officials for the hotel haven't commented on the black market organ theory, although many more what-ifs abounded on social media. A town spokesperson commented, "There are literally dozens of conspiracy theories that have been offered and countless people who are attempting to play detective and solve the case as to what happened over there. Her friends' stories are inconsistent. Another theory is that Jenkins's friends are implicit in her passing. According to one story, Jenkins left the party to get her car keys and her cell phone. In another, her friends had those items on them. They also claimed they were all in the lobby of the hotel, and they left Jenkins there. The friends went upstairs for some reason, and when they got back to the lobby, Jenkins was nowhere to be found. However, surveillance footage showing the group in the lobby the second time hasn't popped up to substantiate this story. There is also a conspiracy theory stating Jenkins's friends, Monica Shelton and Irene Roberts, set up to have her raped, but something went wrong and she was left in the walk-in freezer. After police saw Facebook Live videos from the night of the hotel room party, they questioned Jenkins's friends, specifically asking if Jenkins had been sold for $200 in gang-related activities. Someone may have helped Jenkins enter the freezer. Video footage of the night Jenkins disappeared showed her in the kitchen. She stumbled around and then disappeared once she reached a part of the room that was outside of camera range. This means there is no actual footage of her entering the freezer. Her mother questions whether or someone opened the door for Jenkins. Those were double steel doors, she didn't just pop them open. Martin doubts that Jenkins would have been able to open the freezer door on her own, considering she appeared very impaired in the video surveillance footage. Jenkins's mother continues to maintain that foul play occurred. The hotel room hosting the party was supposedly booked with a stolen credit card. Police have not identified who booked room 926 and held the party the night of Jenkins's passing. The people responsible reportedly used a fraudulent credit card and some false identifying information that matched it. Both items were stolen, although the name of the person whose card was used has not been released. Jenkins was also below the legal drinking age, and the people who provided the alcohol could be considered culpable. The hotel has denied responsibility and believes these unidentified people are to blame for what happened to Jenkins. Her family wanted the FBI to take over the investigation. Jenkins's family didn't think the Rosemont police were doing enough to move the investigation along, so they wanted the FBI to step in. Around 30 people, all friends and family of Jenkins, protested outside of the Chicago FBI office to get their attention in hopes they would take over the case. So far, all the FBI has said is that the department will take no action unless the governing police request to assist with an investigation. The local police maintain that they had the investigation under control, and Jenkins's passing has since been ruled an accident. Law enforcement officials conducted dozens of interviews and eventually released the footage of Jenkins's final hours. Jenkins' mother filed a $50 million lawsuit against the hotel. In December 2018, Teresa Martin filed a $50 million lawsuit against the Crowne Plaza Hotel, the hotel's security company, and the hotel restaurant that housed the freezer, citing negligence. Martin's lawyers maintain that the hotel did not respond quickly enough to her inquiries and waited hours to review the security footage. Jenkins also allegedly passed multiple hotel employees who did not intervene even though the teen was visibly intoxicated. Similarly, the hotel did not effectively block off the construction area from the public, allowing Jenkins to wander into the kitchen. Martin's lawyers also contend that the walk-in freezer did not have adequate safety signage. Additionally, the hotel allowed the room to be booked using fraudulent cards and did not cite a safety ordinance even though room 926 was beyond maximum capacity. thus allowing the party with underage attendees to continue. That's the story of Kenneka Jenkins's mysterious death. Comment your thoughts on this story. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe with notifications on. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.